it lower forever and ever. For I love you so. For I love you so.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Lisa Broom with the CBC News Break. A massive deal worth just over $3 billion US, Cable and Wireless Communications, which operates Lime in Barbados, has acquired rival Columbus International Inc., which operates Flow Services. While local Lime officials have not officially commented on the development, a joint release issued today says the acquisition will enable the combined company to accelerate growth strategy and improve service delivery to regional customers. Cable and wireless officials also say customers will benefit from a comprehensive portfolio of high-quality products and services, thereby strengthening their position against larger competitors. Cable and Wireless Communications Chief Executive Officer Phil Bentley says the deal will transform the company, significantly impacting on growth and returns. Columbus Chairman and CEO Brendan Paddock says together the combined company will form a world-class operation focused on customers in the Caribbean, Central America and the Andes region. Minister of Industry, International Business, Commerce and Small Business Development, Donville Innes, says tax recommendations from the International Monetary Fund will not be accepted carte blanche. He made the comment as a member of the audience at a public forum hosted by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Barbados. The topic was reform of the Barbados tax system, what the IMF is telling us and what we should do.
The truth of the matter is that there have been some structural deficiencies in the economy that we really need to address in a very frontal manner. And the IMF, was asked to look at our tax system in particular as one aspect of it, and they've made some recommendations. I think what has been missing in the last couple of days from this discussion is that the government has not accepted the IMF recommendations carte blanche. We have not even sat down and discussed them in any great detail, let's say at cabinet level.
Mr. Innes says Finance Minister Chris Sinclair has put together a team of economists, accountants and others to look at the IMF's tax reform proposals to do analysis and make recommendations.
They presented recently to cabinet. Now we have not accepted yet. We are still as ministers deliberate over it. But I think we have to accept in principle that the government is doing the right thing, which is taking a strong and firm look at the tax system today and start to identify some solutions going forward. And I really hope come out of this we can get things going.
Tax engagement leader with PricewaterhouseCoopers, Gloria Eduardo, says there is need for some tax reform in Barbados. Ms. Eduardo was one of the panelists at the forum hosted by ICAB.
I think largely what the IMF is trying to say is that the broader your tax base, the lower your rate of tax can be. So they're trying to say reduce your exemptions, eliminate your zero ratings for VAT, avoid giving tax concessions wherever possible in tax holidays. And by so doing, then you will be able to charge a lower rate, whether it's for your customs duties, your excise taxes, your corporation tax, or your income tax. There are a few of their recommendations I do strongly support. One of which was increasing the VAT threshold from $80,000 per annum to $200,000 or $300,000.
Ms. Eduardo also shared her views on excise taxes.
I think of excise taxes as sin taxes. So if you like to smoke and if you like to drink, presumably it might have some effect on your health and somebody has to pay for the health care costs. So if the theory is that the consumer should bear the burden, then the person who smokes and the person who drinks should contribute to those healthcare costs, in my opinion.
Well, the adjustment of the air passenger duty has helped to spur what officials anticipate will be a vastly improved upcoming winter tourist season. This from chairman of the new Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc., Alvin Jammett. The APD was introduced by the British government in 2010, making it more costly for tourists from the UK to travel to Barbados and the Caribbean. But last year, the announcement came that the tax would be simplified starting April this year. Now, speaking from the ongoing world travel market in London, Mr. Jammett says Barbados is heartened by the response to the change.
The UK market has been one of our most important markets over the years, and when the UK economy is not doing as well, we too feel the effects. But with the recent removal of the APD tax, it's given consumers even more confidence that Barbados is now more affordable. And with our partnership with our longtime partners, we're seeing the rebound. I would say without a doubt that the removal of that APD tax is a feather in our cap, and it really helps us to be able to present Barbados at a better price point.
Well, he expects this and other factors will translate into some stronger arrival numbers in 2015.
We can pretty much expect about a growth of about 6% in the next year, and that's because, like you said, things are on the way back for us, and with the additional airlift capacity into Barbados, with BA increasing their flights and Virgin sustaining their flights into Barbados, I think that that's a good picture. We are also looking to leverage the introduction of the new entity, Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc. And that's an organization that's pretty much a private sector organization, but with a very concentrated effort on marketing the Barbados tourism product 24 hours a day, every day of the week.
European films can be a boost to the education system if shown in schools. This from head of the European Union delegation to Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean, Ambassador Michael Barford, at the opening of the 2014 European Film Festival at the Errol Barrow Centre.
I think that by all standards, including popularity, box office success, critics' acclaim, or film awards, these films should really appeal to all audiences outside the European continent. And this includes the Caribbean, which has got so many ties with Europe that we all know about. So yet again, the festival hopes to offer a taste of some recent European movies so that you can judge for yourselves. And as I said, there's a lot more where they came from.
Minister of Education, Science, Technology and Innovation, Ronald Jones, was also present at the opening, and he would like to see more films done in the Caribbean.
But it's important for us to follow good examples done by other people in other places. We've seen some movies done here, and they one or two that have brought you to tears in their own way. The Minister of Culture would tell you that he's highly committed to this kind of exercise, this kind of work.
A 17-year-old male was rushed to hospital after an early morning shooting in the Pine St. Michael. The incident reportedly took place around 2 in Golden Rock. Police say the young man was shot in the abdomen. Investigations are ongoing. And no charges have been laid as yet in relation to yesterday's chopping incident in Warrens. 2 men in their 20s and a juvenile remain in police custody in relation to the incident. It reportedly involved a man in his 30s and 3 coconut vendors. According to Acting Police Public Relations Officer, Acting Station Sergeant Roland Cobbler, the man reportedly had lacerations on his right foot and left hand. He was taken to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital by ambulance for treatment. We'll have regional and international news right after this break. Stay with us.